Hello and welcome to the 23rd episode of She Codes by Perfect. This is Sanhati Goswami, project lead at Perfect, and our guest today is Kajal Gara. Kajal Gara is a robotic engineer and a YouTuber. She has graduated from University of Maryland and has 3 years of professional experience with companies like Qualcomm and BrainCorp. She is a champion for women in the workplace and shares her insight on her YouTube channel. As a robotic engineer, Kajal deals with algorithms for realizing robot operations in the real world and finds it absolutely fun to code and solve problems. As a YouTuber, she is helping the community grow and teach robotics through her YouTube channel. So let's welcome very talented and dynamic Kajal Gara on She Codes.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thank you for asking.
So, Kajal, would you like to brief about your professional background to us?
Yeah, firstly, thank you to SheCode for bringing me here. My name is Kajal and I'm a robotic software engineer. I have 3 years of professional experience, including companies like BrainCorp and Qualcomm. And alongside, I also run a YouTube channel. Now, the reason I started my YouTube channel was to make it easy for people to enter the field of robotics. Even though robotics is starting and growing, there aren't enough educational programs to make it easy for people to learn. And that is why I started my channel, where I talk about robotics as well as have tutorials, which makes it easy for someone to get started.
Great. Kajal, I think that's great to know about you. So, as a roboticist and as a blogger and also as a speaker, where does your interest and passion lie?
I think it comes from the fact that I want opportunities for myself. Growing up, being a woman, of course, opportunities were limited for me. Not just me, all my cousins and all my relatives that I knew of. It was always the case where if you're a man, you have all of these options. And if you're a woman, it depends on what your in-laws will think when you get married. And all of those factors sort of limited what I could do in life. And I didn't want that for myself or anyone else for that matter. And that is where my passion comes from, that I want opportunities for people so they can make their own choice as to what they want to do with their life.
Well, Kajal, when you say about your passion lies in searching opportunities, and being a women professional in this technology world, I think that's something great to know, because the moment you search one opportunity for you, you are able to find another one for some other person, right? So that's really great to know about you. Next, we would like to know about the challenges and experiences along the way of your professional ride so far.
Sure. In terms of challenges, definitely one of them is, how much effort you are willing to put. So as I mentioned, even though robotics is growing, there isn't a lot of information out there. And when I was in college in India, internet was just getting started. So YouTubes and all of those online courses were just getting started. So back then it was a little difficult to get access to information. It was only stuff that either you were taught in school or you knew someone who knew all of that and could teach it to you. So I think that used to be the problem. But with YouTube and all Coursera, EduX, all of these online resources, that is no longer the problem. So now the problem lies with, how much effort you're willing to put in. You're not going to know everything. That is always going to be the case. But you have to make the effort to know things so you can do what you want to do. For example, in the field of robotics, if I want to grow, it's up to me to learn coding. It's up to me to learn ROS. That doesn't happen automatically, and no one is going to come and tell you, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this. So you sort of need to find what you need to know and make the effort to learn those things. Other than that, I would say challenges also comes with being an international student. In US, definitely being an international student puts lots of visa restrictions on you. So sometimes it's difficult to find those opportunities or even be able to work because you don't have a visa. Lastly, I want to say being a woman in workplace is not easy. There are gonna be times where people will talk over you, or people will pass on to your ideas and not give it enough credit just because you're a woman. And one thing that definitely helped me was standing up for myself. When someone ignores your idea, make sure that you say it again, or force them to take a pause and really think about the idea. Yes, if they think your idea is not worth it, it's okay to reject it, but they shouldn't just pass it over. Another thing that definitely helped is having mentors and people who can champion for you. So there have been times where I have met people who would over and over again keep passing over my ideas in meetings or brainstorming sessions. So one thing that has helped is having some sort of a champion who will interrupt and give that little bit of support that your voice needs to be heard. So for example, someone I know whom I used to invite to these meetings on purpose, and we had that connection where I already told this person that, hey, these are the issues I'm facing. So whenever my idea was passed on, he would interrupt and say, hey, wait a second, that idea seems interesting. Can you elaborate more? Sort of forcing everyone to listen. And yes, sometimes they still get rejected, but I think having that helps. And as I said, having mentors. There are people who have been here and who've gone through all of this and know so much wisdom. Use that. Totally go ahead and make mentors and ask them that, hey, I'm in this problem. What do I do? Even if they can't always give you a solution that works, they can still tell you about things that will not work, or, not go as you thought it would. So yeah, those things definitely keep in mind.
Yeah, definitely, Kajal. I think you have focused on very little things, yet they are they are the most crucial things, while working in the technology industry, and effort is the only key to any kind of success in life. So that's really well said. And moving ahead, as a blogger, as a speaker, while connecting with professionals across the globe on your YouTube channel, we would like to know about your enriching experience on that.
Sure, thank you. I think it's been amazing because a lot of times you get to meet people and help them with just the right advice. Like I said, I've been there, so I know what it is like. And that's the same thing I needed when I was there. So sometimes I'm not even thinking about what they need, but I'm thinking in terms of, hey, when I was at that age or when I was at that point in my career, this is the advice I needed to hear. For example, when I was graduating, the advice I needed to hear was how to write resumes, how to approach people on LinkedIn, how to get referrals. So I keep passing that information around, and it's so great when people actually apply that and get what they want. So for example, I had this one person who was from my college, and they reached out to me and they said that, hey, I'm also in the field of robotics and I'm struggling to get interviews. What should I do? And the advice I gave to her is that robotics is great at startup level. If you try to go for corporate companies, then the competition is too high and there aren't a lot of robotics projects. So try and target startups. And then I also gave her websites that are specifically for startups. For example, AngelList. And that changed everything for her. She was able to get many more interview calls, and she did eventually land a job. So it feels great to sort of help people when they need it. And it's a cycle of give and take. The help that you give, you never know when it comes back to you. For example, that same person ended up getting me a speaking opportunity that I didn't even know of. And that's what it's all about, right? It's about creating that community of women or even people who are in the professional world to help each other, to support each other. And that's how we will grow, right? It's as people say that, when one woman gets the job, she's sort of opening the door for all of these other girls and women to join in as well. And my way of doing that is, opening that door and like giving out that hand and helping people in whichever way I can to bring them in as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Kajal. I think the aspect that you're focused on, like getting a mentor and becoming a mentor to another is a very positive attitude in growing professionally. I think that's really, we are really appreciating you on that note. Yeah. So, any message that you want to share with our audience? I mean, of course, you have already shared so many messages, like, one should put, effort, and then, standing up for yourself as a woman in the technology industry is one of the, greatest, one of the most important aspect that one should have as a woman tech professional. And last but not the least, having a mentor is very, very, very crucial. But apart from that, any message that you want to share with the audience?
The best advice I can give anyone is keep at it. When you look at someone's life, or when you look at people who are successful, you only tend to see the positive ups and you don't see everything else that went into it. For example, if people look at me and they're like, wow, you have 3 years of experience, you're so amazing, you're doing all of this great job. But the thing is, I've had my own failures too. For example, when I was in my master's, I didn't have a summer internship. And that's not great for when you're trying to look for jobs. Yet I managed to find a job. I didn't like the job. I went and found another one. My second job, within 2 months, I was laid off. My entire team was laid off and the project was cancelled. And I was like, wow, I just spent so many months preparing and getting this job and now it's gone. So all of this is going to keep happening. The thing that is in your control is to keep trying. Just keep at it. I must have applied to hundreds of companies before finally getting the interviews. I would have failed 7 to 8 interviews before finally figuring it out. Okay, these are my strengths, these are my weakness. I need to work on these things, and then eventually getting that job. Even at work, you got the job. When it comes to promotion, you have to, keep trying at it, keep reaching out to people, keep talking to your mentor, manager, and be like, hey, I'm looking to get this promotion. What do I need to do? Like, sometimes you have to chase your dreams and you have to just keep trying no matter what happens. And there are going to be failures. There are also going to be success. And that happens only if you keep trying.
Oh, well, Kajal, that's really well said. I think we can put it on the graph, like if we put the time on one axis and the nature of the time on the other, then it's a graph of ups and downs. You will always have a success after you have faced a failure, sort of failure, and that's the journey after all. In order to chase your dream, in order to share, achieve something that you really want. I think that's the only journey that you have to go through. But as you have already said, and effort is the only key. So yeah, that's a great message that you have sent out to our audience. Thank you for being on She Codes. It was really lovely to have you on She Codes.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And all of the viewers, make sure you subscribe to their channel and to my channel. And if you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. The best way to get in touch with me is LinkedIn. Just search Kajal Gada and then you can send me a message.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Kajal.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much. Hey all, if you liked the episode of She Codes with Kajal, then please like this video, share it among your network, and especially anybody who is aspiring to be in the robotic field. And you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel Kajal Gada to understand her journey better in the robotic industry. Take care.